out what they, I say men live out what they look at and see. There are some messages that I have shared in this place. Some of those messages, they are already on YouTube. The one that bless you, you punch it to family members and say, come listen to this. And you should do it with courage and audacity. You see, because just like the way I am, if I said that I understand future, if you don't want to listen to me, you will be behind. If the power of what I'm saying is only in teaching, then I'm wasting time. I'm sharing something that is already giving me a result. Don't forget that the part that God creates, there's no evil in it. Somebody has to be darting up and down before he gets headache, get typhoid fever. You be that. You have to meet some spirit because your life is not definite. Your way is not known. Listen, all fallen men has tendency in their being not to be satisfied with a given direction. The willingness of man to die is in the man's incapacitation or lack of discipline to look at only things he should see. Don't forget, life starts when you know where to look at and want to see. Life starts. Life actually starts. Life actually starts. Life actually starts when people know where to look at. Now, the only way to put immortality and enjoy divine omnipotence and enjoy divine omnipotence is through knowing what you must look at and what to see. In 34:5 of the book of Psalm, I want you to see looking, definite looking, not just definitely looking steadily to see clearly. But it is definite looking that will help you to look steadily. And then you have the discipline to say, this thing that does not concern me and it wants to subtract me. If you pay attention to things you can't pay attention to, then you'll be subtracted. Don't forget that your energy has limitation. Maybe somebody didn't hear what I said. I said your has limitation. What I mean by limitation is you cannot invest it the way you want. You cannot invest it in so many things and still achieve big things. So in Psalm 34 verse 5, I don't want you to look at that from the way you used to know that scripture. Go ahead.
They looked unto him and were enlightened.
Yes.
Their faces were not ashamed.
Look here. The him there look like God, but it's you. It's you. Somebody will interpret it as God, but it's you. Because your God is in you. Now, but you cannot know God without knowing yourself. Because it is from yourself that God revealed himself to you. So the Bible said they look unto him. They started looking. And they were enlightened. Now, enlightenment means that a problem died. Because you can see. And then that enlightenment is associated with glory. Please write down your paper. Enlightenment is eh? It's associated with glory. I would like you to look at this scripture. The Bible said the more you see it and the more it get clearer, the more you go from one level of glory to another level. In 2 Corinthians 3:18, the more you see it, the more you get clearer. That means you don't pray for glory. You get glory through transformation. You get glorious through looking. Now, if we look at 2 Corinthians, I will tell you something about how to avoid being nothing. Here now. And 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 in 3 minutes. I've lifted somebody out of pain. Why will you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 friends and 1 and 3 is positive to you, but you're giving 5 of them equal attention? That is deception. Out of the remaining 5, the 5th one is a subtraction, but you're feeling something. You have no covenant with greatness. That's why you have feeling for subtraction. Up to blood. There is no blood in the realm. Don't go and keep a criminal around your life and say it's your brother. There's no blood in the realm. When Jesus said, those who hear me now, is a right thinking. I say read, let me show you, read it, Pastor Mota. I can't somebody say, Shepherd, God bless you now. I'm not saying you should not help your brothers. If you're helping your brother, if you're helping an idiot, first of all, know he's an idiot. You have to know that this person, if you know that he's a fool, you are done. That is why there is a story he will bring. You will not listen to it in details. Church, why are you postponed? Huh? I said there's no blood in the realm. There is no blood in destiny. Jesus didn't have blood relationship with Peter when he said, keep my sheep. You just connect. He just connect. When the brothers of Jesus eventually came, they came for makeup. Because makeup is also important. They came for. If Jesus have trusted that ministry into the hand of blood, that we won't be here now. No, we will not be here now. Some of us have some things that should take you up. Have you not feeling emotional around blood in it? And the thing finished. I used to say in the church, I said, if you have a business and your son does not have strength to continue that, but your servant have, hand over the business to your servant. What that means, business. It's not blood. What you want is not blood. What you want is gain. Give to the person that will produce what you want. And let him from there feed this one that is senseless. That's the way I teach Bible. From standard, because I understand preservation. Glory is associated with looking. 2 Corinthians chapter 3, 18. Glory, I'm still on it. I'm still on looking.
But we all with open face,
But we are with open face,
beholding us in a glass,
beholding us in a
the
glass,
glory of the Lord,
the glory of the Lord,
are changed into the same image.
Please, when the Bible said, Apostle Paul is saying we are beholding the glory of God, then he said, and we are changing where? Into the same image. It's a grammar. It's a philosophical grammar, very deep intelligence. But he's talking about somebody changing into the person that is in him by looking. Just like Jesus changed into Christ, but the two of them were together. I thought you should clap hand. But that change that attracted glory, that change that attracted glory you see there, that particular change that attracted glory that you see came from stable looking. There is a force that will crack the foundation of Igbos. It's already on them. I say it's on them. Pastor Oliver, you shared with me in Lagos on how you change your name to Ago. Thank you. Now, if you change your name to Ago, will somebody you love be answering nonsense? The one that's in the camp. Yes. He also changed his son into Ago. Somebody jam me on the hand. That fair one is not around. He's in the camp. He believes in you so much. That means I just have a son, grand. They're all Ago. Say Lenin. Nothing reduces. Nothing. Some of us don't know that when we finish building, when the explosion comes from the inner sanctuary, there will be no limitation. When the water bursts out, I keep on telling God, I say, I don't want burst when I'm not ready. Because it's going to burst out and form an endless ocean on the continuous. Somebody said, God shall announce. I said, you are looking for announcement because you're not sure of yourself. You're not sure now. That's why you want to hurry up. How does divinity hurry up? What to hurry up is the fickle. Because he's not sure of himself. Jesus has done ministry for 2025 years. On the continuous. And you want to be announced. And don't you know that it is a foundation that he laid properly? That the foundation he laid that made him to keep running his ministry. Even in glory, he keep running because of the foundation he laid properly. Was I able to say something? Now, like that thing I don't want to digress you from those that hear me and my brothers and my sisters. They say, Jesus, your brothers are looking for you. Say, which brothers? How can you pin yourself down to somebody whose vision has kept aside? Somebody that vision has kept aside of your life. How can you give attention to him? That is the person doesn't have much to do with your true life. And you're having blood attachment. Where is it being done? Your brothers are those who are connected to you by vision, and you're always with them. When we close with the mark, we'll keep on going. We'll go in the night, we'll go in the evening. We've been doing it since we came, 9 days. And then I'm looking for another brother again. Now, wow. Which brother again? When we are going, we are talking, we are just. I tell him everything. I tell him things that's in my heart. And then, when you're my brother, when I finish this one, I'll start looking for where you are. How? How will I look for you? Nothing is connecting me and you. It's not possible. I need to tell you, I said, I will never have two families. I will never have two families. If you are from that exam and you didn't come into this one, then I'm not with you. You're joking. You're just a joke. We are here now. I've been here since last week. And when I finish this thing, I'll go somewhere again and start doing another meeting. How? I will never do two meetings. Jeremiah, what are you seeing? Your destiny is defined. Why Jesus saw Christ? I'm looking at the lion. I'm looking at the lion steady. That is where I got worldly sanctuary. Can I tell you something? One of the ways to know where you're connected to is in your ability to look at that thing steady. Don't joke with something you have ability to look at steady. Something you have ability to look at steady is a sign that there is a connection between you and that thing. Because it will take Jesus' ability to look at Christ steady. God gave him the natural ability to look at. And please let me ask you to listen. You see ordinary life. One of the ways to know ordinary life that they will never have ability to look at anything steady. You don't know your paper. They will never have. It's not possible. Now, somebody who cannot look at God and himself steady is not saved. Did I say very well? I said somebody who does not have ability to look at God and himself steady is not. No, he's not saved. So if I know where you look at, I will know you. You see, because it is what you look at steady that you look like. Let me say it again. It is what you look at steady that you eventually look like. Looking is part of giving yourself away. People give themselves out through looking. Let me say again. I say people give themselves out through looking. Your life goes out through your eyes. So whatever you don't want to imprint in your heart, don't look at it. Oh. There are some people, I only dream about them in the camp. It has been happening since we were here. I only dream about them in this meeting. When this meeting ends, I don't see them anymore. Now, why I dream about them in the camp is because I keep looking at them steady. So they imprint in my heart. Because the heart is a serious gate. Even in dominions. Listen, there are no dominion that trifle with sense organs. Because it is a sensitivity of the sense organ that determines prosperity of men. It is a sensitivity of the sense organs. The eyes, the ear, the tongue, particularly the eyes and the ear. Very forward, very powerful. The sacrifice that represents how much God took from us or what God took from us. Sharing number 3. The sacrifice that represents what God took from us. It is what God take from us that determines what he gives us. Now, in the day of sacrifice, people reveal what God took from them from what they give God. I don't know what I'm saying. From when Jesus was born, Christ, in Luke chapter 2:11, Christ took his life. So to die at Calvary in 23:33 was not difficult. I don't know what I'm saying anything. I said to what? To die at Calvary was not difficult for Jesus because he lost his life before the world began. God took that life before he was born. So he didn't struggle to lose something that God already took from him before he was born. In the book of Revelation, chapter 13. He didn't struggle with it. And the value of Jesus before God and man is in laying down that life that God took. Sometimes we tell people to give, that we should persuade people to give. Don't forget, we cannot give something that God didn't take.